I'm sorry to have frightened you. Pray, take this to protect yourself against me.
No use, dear lady. It's not loaded.
Load it, by all means.
Oh, I've no ammunition. What use are cartridges in battle? I always carried chocolate instead, and I finished the last cake of that hours ago.
Chocolate? Do you stuff your pockets with sweets like a schoolboy, even in the field?
Yes. Isn't it contemptible? I wish I had some now.
Allow me. I'm sorry, I've eaten them all except these.
Oh, you're an angel. Cream, delicious. Bless you, dear lady. You can always tell an old soldier by the inside of his holsters and cartridge boxes. The young ones carry pistols and cartridges. The old ones grub. Thank you. Don't do things so suddenly, gracious lady. It's mean to revenge yourself because I frightened you just now.
Frighten me? Do you know, sir, that though I'm only a woman, I think I'm at heart as brave as you.
I should think so. You haven't been under fire for 3 days as I have. I can stand 2 days without showing it much, but no man can stand 3 days. I'm as nervous as a mouse. Would you like to see me cry?
No.
If you would, all you have to do is scold me, just as if I were a little boy and you my nurse. If I were in camp now, they'd play all sorts of tricks on me.
I'm sorry. I won't scold you. You must excuse me, but you see, our soldiers are not like that.
Oh, yes, they are. There are only two sorts of soldiers, old ones and young ones. I've served 14 years. Half of your fellows never smelt powder before. Why, how is it that you've just beaten us? Sheer ignorance of the art of war, nothing else. Never saw anything so unprofessional in my life.
Oh, was it unprofessional to beat you then?
Well, come. Is it professional to throw a regiment of cavalry on a battery of machine guns with the dead certainty that if the guns ever go off, not a horse or man will get within 50 yards of the fire? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it.
Oh, did you see the great cavalry charge? Oh, tell me about it. Describe it to me.
You never saw a cavalry charge, did you?
Well, how could I?
Perhaps not. No, of course not. Well, it's a funny sight. It's like slinging a handful of peas against a window pane. First one comes, then two or three close behind him, then all the rest in a lump.
Oh, the first one. The bravest of the brave.
You should see the poor devil pulling at his horse.
Why should he pull at his horse?
It's running away with him, of course. And do you suppose the fellow wants to get there before the others and be killed? Well, then they all come. You can tell the young ones by their wildness and slashing. The old ones come bunched up under the number one guard. They know that they are mere projectiles, that it's no use trying to fight. And the wounds are mostly broken knees from the horses cannoning together.
Ugh. But I don't believe the first one is a coward. I know that he is a hero.
That's what you'd have said if you'd seen the first man in the charge today.
I knew it. Oh, tell me about him.
Well, he did it like an operatic tenor. A regular handsome fellow with flashing eyes and lovely moustaches, shouting his battle cry and charging like Don Quixote at the windmills. We did laugh.
You dared to laugh?
Yes. But then, when the sergeant ran up white as a sheet and told us they'd sent us the wrong ammunition and that we couldn't fire a round for the next 10 minutes, we laughed at the other side of our mouths. I've never felt so sick in my life, though I've been in one or two very tight places. I hadn't even a revolver cartridge. Only chocolate. With no bayonets, nothing. Of course, they just cut us to pieces. And there was Don Quixote, flourishing like a drum major and thinking he'd done the cleverest thing ever known, whereas he ought to be court-martialed. Of all the fools ever let loose on a field of battle, that fellow must be the very maddest. Now, he and his regiment simply committed suicide, only the pistol misfired, that's all.
Indeed. Would you know him again if you saw him?
Oh, shall I ever forget him?
This is the photograph of the gentleman, the patriot and the hero, to whom I am betrothed.
I'm really very sorry. Was it fair to lead me on? Yes, that's Don Quixote. Not a doubt of it.
Why'd you laugh?
No, I didn't laugh, I assure you. At least I didn't mean to, but when I think of him charging the windmills and imagining he was doing the finest thing...
Give me back the portrait, sir.
Of course, certainly. I'm very sorry.